D owners of Reddit, what takes a BJ from that was pleasant too. I think I saw God. Just want to feel like you view it as a blow hobby rather than a BJ. Enthusiasm. I was never able to finish, and she took it as a challenge. My face went numb. Of this is fantastic advice and crucial to a good BJ. One woman I got a BJ from stands above all others. She gave me 3 in 3 hours and I still finished in 2 minutes flat. She did 2 crucial things. One, she basically used her hand as an extension of her mouth. There was no hand feeling and mouth feeling. It was all one. Couldn't tell where one ended and the other began. 2, this was key, she used a twisting motion when going up and down with her hand. Good Lord. Just made it feel unbelievable. Only woman to ever do something like that to me. It's been almost 10 years and I still think about how good those 3 B jobs were. You say owner like I legally purchased it? This D was stolen from Walmart. Was 19. Had gone on a dry spell for 6 to 8 months. Things were hot and heavy with this girl worked with at the time. I knew things were going to progress. I admitted it had been a while since I had done anything. She gently shoves me back into the couch. She then gathers her hair up in one hand and pulls her hair tie off her wrist, firmly putting her hair into a ponytail, pulling at it to make the ponytail tighter the way women do. Proceeds to start going to town on me. The amount of saliva in her mouth was unlike anything I had ever experienced up to that point in my life. That wetness in her mouth mixed with the stroking of my D with just her mouth was otherworldly. There I am, pantless on her couch, spread eagle, and she gently cups my nuts and begins to gently massage them, all while rhythmically going up and down on my D. It wasn't long until I felt that tingle all men feel in their thighs when about to finish. The warning signal. I tell her I'm going to finish. She takes her free hand and places it on my chest and takes a fistful of my shirt and picks up pace. Tongue slapping on my shaft, mouth still engulfed with it, I tell her I'm finishing. She shoves every bit of me down her throat. Nose dived into my pelvic bone and hummed. I saw the stars that night. 6 to 8 months of built-up sexual tension released, sending me out into the cosmos to explore the depth of the Milky Way. And she took it all. Every last drop. She didn't stop until I was quivering on her couch. Then she made me a PB&J sandwich and let me sleep in her bed for a few hours. Best blowy I've ever had. My wife says she loves giving me head, but I can legitimately see it, feel it when she is. But she also does this thing where she rubs her tit/body on me while she's sucking my D, and it blows my effing mind. Just typing this out and picturing her doing it has me about to give her the bedroom eyes. When you give the I'm getting close signal. But they go deeper, harder, faster, and don't stop till you're done twitching. It's otherworldly, and if you ever find a partner with that amount of enthusiasm, put a ring on it. This girl gave me a blowy that I still think about. We were in my back seat and man, she absolutely went to town, pulling off ninja moves on my D. She slurped, sucked, tongued, moaned, spat, shoved my D and nuts down her throat, everything. It was so good it made me cry. I was weeping tears of joy. I felt all the love from my ancestors. I saw Jesus Christ 10 meters down the road giving Maine a thumbs up. She's married now with kids and her husband always has a big smile on his face. His FB profile pic is basically his teeth. Angle, tongue, non-aggressive attention to the nuts, and most of all, desire. The big thing is the want/desire to give the blowy. It's almost always mind-blowing. For me, second is tongue play. If the giver really loves doing it and gets turned on by it. If someone is just doing it because they feel that they should, then it's not as good. 2 difference makers I've personally experienced. 1, licking the bottom of the shaft just below the head. I don't know what that group of nerve endings is called, but wow. 2, when I finish in her mouth if she sucks and swallows at the same time. Slow and steady will get you to heaven. It's a marathon, not a sprint. This isn't a blow job, it's a blow career.